Hello, friends. Abraham is a central figure in the Bible, revered by Jews, Christians, and Muslims, having belief in one God, and one God only. His story is one of unwavering faith and obedience to God's call. Born in Ur, a prosperous city in Mesopotamia, Abraham lived a comfortable life. However, his life took a dramatic turn when God called him to leave his homeland and embark on a journey into the unknown. Abraham's story is found in the book of Genesis, the first book of the Bible. He is portrayed as a man chosen by God to be the father of a great nation. God promised to make Abraham's descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky. This promise was not just about physical descendants, but also about spiritual inheritance. Abraham's faith would become a guiding light for generations to come. God's call came to Abraham when he was 75 years old. He was instructed to leave his country, his people, and his father's household, and journey to a land that God would show him. This was a huge leap of faith for Abraham. He had to leave behind everything familiar and venture into the unknown, trusting in God's promise. Abraham obeyed without hesitation. He took his wife, Sarah, his nephew Lot, and all their possessions, and set out for the land of Canaan. The journey was long and arduous, filled with challenges and uncertainties. Yet Abraham remained steadfast in his faith, trusting in God's guidance and provision. His journey is a testament to the power of faith and the importance of obedience to God's call. God promised Abraham that he would be the father of a great nation. However, Abraham and Sarah were old and childless. Years passed, and Sarah remained barren. Yet Abraham never wavered in his faith in God's promise. He believed that God would fulfill his word, no matter how impossible it seemed. Finally, when Abraham was 100 years old and Sarah was 90, God miraculously opened Sarah's womb, and she gave birth to a son, Isaac. Isaac's birth was a testament to God's faithfulness and power. He was the fulfillment of God's promise to Abraham and the sign of a covenant between God and Abraham's descendants. A test of obedience, the sacrifice averted. Years later, God tested Abraham's faith in the most profound way imaginable. He commanded Abraham to take his beloved son, Isaac, to the land of Moriah and offer him as a burnt offering. This was a heart-wrenching command for Abraham, who loved Isaac dearly. Despite the immense emotional turmoil, Abraham obeyed God's command without question or hesitation. He journeyed to Moriah, built an altar, bound Isaac, and prepared to sacrifice him. Just as Abraham was about to strike the fatal blow, an angel of the Lord stopped him. God provided a ram caught in a thicket as a substitute sacrifice. A legacy of faith. Abraham's enduring impact. Abraham's willingness to sacrifice his son is the ultimate test of faith and obedience. This act of faith cemented his relationship with God and secured the blessings promised to him and his descendants. Through this experience, Abraham demonstrated the depth of his faith and his unwavering trust in God's plan. Abraham's story is not just a historical account. It holds profound spiritual significance for people of faith today. His life teaches us about the importance of trusting in God's promises, even when they seem impossible. Abraham's legacy is one of faith, obedience, and unwavering trust in God, a legacy that continues to inspire and challenge people of faith today. Relevance today. Lessons from Abraham's journey. Abraham's story is a story of faith, a faith that calls us to step out of our comfort zones and follow God's leading. His life teaches us that true faith is what God requires from us. It reminds us that God's plan is for us to glorify Him in all that we do and to have fellowship with Him. Abraham's story encourages us to trust in God's promise, even in the face of adversity. It challenges us to live lives of faith marked by generosity and hospitality. His legacy continues to inspire and guide us on our own journeys of faith. Thank you for watching, and God bless my friends.